Thank you. President Hurwitz, faculty, graduates, family, and friends, it's my pleasure to be with you on this joyous occasion. Now, graduates, you can finally stop sipping espresso shots, downing Red Bulls, and popping stay-awake pills. You can also stop those all-nighters. You no longer need to finish any dissertations, theses, documentaries, projects, finals, labs, tests, and whatnot. Oh, wait a minute. You actually still have to do all of that because you're going to the real world, the working world. You thought you were done. But once you go to the working world, you get paid to do all of that instead of paying to do all of that. As you sit and await the conferring of your graduate honors, you might think that I have some sage advice to impart on all of you from atop the NAD mountain. What can I say to you today, those who are graduating with masters and doctorates, that you don't already know? As you may remember, the most profound lessons in life are those that are the most basic. As the writer Robert Fulghum pointed out, the most essential advice was taught to you in kindergarten. I actually have my own set of ABCs that I'm going to teach you today. But before I do, let me just provide you with some caveats. Of course I have caveats, all lawyers do. First, don't throw your caps in the air. People could get hurt, and there's a lawsuit waiting to happen. I don't know if you just saw the recent TV show called What Would You Do? In that episode, 2 deaf people went and applied for a job in a coffee shop. The intent of the show was to see how people there would react when the shop owner, and he wasn't a real shop owner, he was acting, but he wasn't going to hire the 2 deaf people because they were deaf. To our shock, 2 human resource specialists were there and told the shop owner how he could avoid hiring the deaf people without getting caught. Now, I'm a disability rights lawyer, and I can tell you this happens all the time. Does this disgusting fact of life mean we should give up? Do we just complain to one another about how unfair life is? Do we just wallow in our frustrations? Well, let me give you my 2 cents, even though we no longer care much about what 2 cents is. As long as there has been people on earth, life has been unfair. As long as life has been unfair, people have complained. And as long as people have complained, we have been frustrated. The annals of history are full of remarkable people who have changed the world. And those stories are not about complainers. They don't talk about people who are wallowing in frustration and who are doing nothing. Instead, the long list of remarkable people that you'll hear about or read about are known for changing attitudes, breaking barriers, changing cultures, and defying doubters. You are a new generation of leaders, destined to achieve notable feats. And the annals of history await your accomplishments. Here are some crucially important tips as you enter the workforce. First, show up on time. Second, dress appropriately. Make sure all your buttons and zippers are all closed. Be nice to the boss, even if he's not nice to you. And let's take it up a notch higher. For every opportunity that comes your way, do your research and find out everything you need to know. Opportunities do not always go to those who seem to be the best qualified. They go to those who are the most prepared. Each of you will need to be at your most savvy and most prepared. You may have to work harder than anyone else. You may have to endure more challenges than anyone else. But in the end, it doesn't matter how unfair it is. The point is, you can succeed. It's just a matter of perseverance, persistence, and persuasion. And now, in conclusion, let me leave you with my version of the ABCs. Academics is what you now leave behind. Barriers, you will face them. Challenges, you will experience. Determined, you'll need to be. Elevate constantly, accept no limits. Focus intensely to be the best. Gallaudet, you'll always have in your hearts. Honor your alma mater, your family and friends. Isolated, you need not be. Join the NAD and be part of the community. Know yourself and find your destiny. Love what you do. Make your mark for the world to see. No carbon footprints. Be green. Out-of-the-box thinking. Pioneer and blaze new paths. Quest for knowledge. Read everything. Share your wealth. Travel the world. Unite rather than divide. Vote early and often. Work hard at your chosen career. XOXO. Don't forget your loved ones. You graduate today and move on to zealously living your life. Now go forth and recite your ABCs. Congratulations, graduates.